Hello everyone, this is Manohar Reddy, Department of Cybersecurity, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. Today I am going to discuss about the definitions and terminologies on network security. So here we are going to discuss about the definitions of network security and IP security and application level gateway and ICMP messages. So here in this session we are going to discuss the following topics as definitions and terminologies. The first one is what network security. So what is meant by network and what is meant by security. And the second one is what IP security. Second one is what IP security. And third one is what application level gateway. Application level gateway. And fourth one is what ICMP messages. ICMP messages. So what is meant by network and how can we provide the security for the network? And what is meant by IP and how we can provide the security for the data transmission? And application level gateways, how the data channels are required to provide the communication, and ICMP message, how the messages are giving the responses for error correction and detection process. So here the definition 1, network security. So what is meant by network security? So network security protects your network and data from breaches. So network security protects your network and data from breaches and intrusions and other threats. So we are going to protect the network from breaches or intrusions and other threats. So this is a vast and overarching the term. This is a vast and overarching the term that describes the hardware and the software solutions as well as processes of rules and configurations relating to the network use. So how we are using the network and what are the hardware and software solutions as well as the process of rules and configurations. We need to configure the network settings. We need to configure the network settings that uses to accessibility of the network. That is user to accessibility of the network. And also protecting overall threat protection. Overall threat protection. So network security involves access control, virus and antivirus software, application security, network analytics, types of network related security, and firewalls, VPN encryption, and more. So these are all some network related security services, that is endpoint services, web security services, and wireless security services. So all these options are available as a services in the network security. So what are those? Access control is one, virus and antivirus software is one, application security is one, network analytics is one, and types of network related security, that is nothing but endpoint security, web security, wireless security, and firewalls, VPN, encryption, and more. So these are all are offered as services in the network security. According to the Cisco company definition, the network security is any activity designed to protect the usability and integrity of your network and data. So we need to design to protect the usability and integrity of your network and data. You need to provide that usability of the network and the integrity of the data. So it includes both hardware and software. It includes both hardware and software technologies. It targets a variety of threats. It stops them from entering or spreading on your network. So it has to be stopping all that entering unwanted threats or unwanted data. And effective network security manages access to the network. Effective network security manages access to the network. So here there are different types of network security services are available. So firewalls are inbuilt security service. Firewalls are inbuilt security service for the network. It protects, it allows, it denies the incoming connections or incoming data from unauthorized connections or unauthorized sources. And the second one, email security. Second one, email security. So it provides the security for writing the emails, to sending the files with encryption and the messages with encryption. And next one, antivirus and anti-malware software. Antivirus and anti-malware software. So if there is any viruses are found, then anti-malware softwares can be scanning, can be done scanning and find out the all different scan results. And network segmentation, so providing the subnet masks or additional layer of the IP address, we can provide the security as a service. The next, access control. So access control, to give the access to those who are authorized to access, and those who are not authorized to access, they can deny the permissions. And application security, the specific persons, the specific applications can able to access that application, so that the security is provided for each and every application to access it or to do not access it. And behavioral analytics, based on the results that are maintaining from the past to the present, that says that the behavioral of the network it identified. And data loss prevention. So data is transmitted from source to destination. During the transmission of the data gets lost, the data gets eavesdropping. So to do not occur that eavesdropping, we need to provide the service as a network security. And the next, intrusion prevention systems. Intrusion prevention system. So intrusion prevention system, those who are intruders are having, then we can prevent them to do not occur, to do not enter into the system. And mobile device security, so providing security for the mobiles with the different options, different permissions, settings, different configuration settings, we can able to provide the security for the mobile. And virtual private network, so the virtual private network is also one type of security service, to access a private network, access public network as a private network. And then next, web security. So web security, providing the security for web, such as web services or web mails or web sites. And wireless security, so providing the service, providing the security service for wireless network connections. Wireless network connections. So here from this diagram we can able to understand the security is providing as a service. Security is providing as a service for mobile. Security as a service providing network protection purpose. Security as a service providing for cloud service applications. Security as a service for providing data protection. Security as a service for protecting server. Security as a service for writing security of the emails. Security of the emails. So these are all the terms which are offered with the security as a service, to protecting or to maintaining safe and secure data or secure connections, to make safe and secure connections or secure data. And the second one is what? IP security. Second definition is what? IP security. So IP secure, what is the difference between IP and IP security? IP and IP security. So we already said that IP security is a collection of protocols. That designed by the Internet Engineering Task Force. To provide security for a packet at the network level. Providing security for a packet at the network layer. So there is a lot of protocols will be there. So because of the protocols are implemented, like authentication header, encapsulating security payload, and internet key exchange, we can say that IP secure is a collection of protocols, and that are designed by the IATF. To provide security for a packet at the network level. So IP secure in the transport mode does not protect the IP header. So in the transport mode, IP secure is not providing the not protecting the IP header. It only protects the It only protects the information coming from the transport layer. It only protects the information coming from the transport layer. So another way, Internet Protocol Security is a secure network protocol suite. Is a secure network protocol suite that authenticates and encrypts the packets of data that authenticates and encrypts packets of data to provide secure encrypted communication between two computers over internet protocol network. So from source to destination there is an encrypted communication channel between these two computers over with the help of internet protocol network. The packets are being authenticated and encrypted. So how they are authenticated and encrypted means these protocols are used for encryption purpose and authenticate purpose. So here we can understand that IP secure equals to authentication header plus encapsulating security payload plus internet key exchange. So these two, authentication header and encapsulating security payload, it protection for IP traffic. And these two are providing for internet integrity and origin authentication. Similarly, ESP also having confidentiality. And internet key exchange setup keys and algorithms. So it provides keys and algorithms for these two, authentication header and encapsulating security payload. So but how the IP security provides a security in different modes. How it is provides? So it provides IP security in two modes. One is what transport mode, and the second one is what tunnel mode. One is what transport mode, and the second one is what tunnel mode. So used to transport mode. What is meant by transport mode and how the services are delivered in the transport mode. So here the transport mode, it is used to deliver services from host to host or from host to gateway. So host to host or host to gateway. So the services are delivered from these host to host or host to gateway in transport mode. Usually within the same network, but can also be end-to-end across networks. And the second one is what tunnel mode. So it used to deliver services from gateway to gateway. So gateway to gateway or from host to gateway. So gateway to gateway or host to gateway. Usually gateways owned by the same organizations. So usually gateways are implemented or owned by the same organization with an insecure network in the middle. So they are providing the deliver services in both transport and tunnel mode. So here we can understand that the services which are delivered in the transport mode or tunnel mode. So here we can see use cases summary. So the host to host transport mode, we can say that host to host transport mode, and the gateway to gateway is also in tunnel mode, and host to gateway is also in tunnel mode. So secure connection between host to host. The next secure tunnel between gateway to gateway or host to gateway. Is a secure tunnel. And third one, secure tunnel, it is also a tunnel mode, host to gateway. So delivering the services from host to host or host to gateway is based on the transport mode or tunnel modes. And third one, application level gateways. So what is meant by application level gateways? So application level gateways are nothing but they are like interceptors. They intercepts the incoming and outgoing packets. incoming and outgoing packets, and it runs a proxy. It runs a proxy to copy and forward information across the gateway. So it runs a proxy. The proxy is going to be store the information and sends across the gateway. So it runs a proxy to copy and forward information across gateway, and functions as a proxy server, and functions as a proxy server, thereby preventing any direct connection between a trusted server or client and an untrusted host. Trusted server or client and an untrusted host. So it provides the services, it intercepts each and every incoming and outgoing packet with the help of some proxy, which is going to copy and forwarding the information across the gateway. So it operates in the application layer. It operates in the application layer of the OSI model, and actively inspects the contents of packets that are passed through the gateway. So it actively participated to inspects the content of packets that are passed through the gateway, passed through to the gateway, and it acts as an intermediate system. It acts as an intermediate system. So application level gateway is nothing but it is an interceptor. We can call it as interceptor, or it runs a proxy. It runs a proxy, or it runs like a intermediate system. It runs like a intermediate system between both internet and the application server. Between both internet and the application server that understand the relevant application protocol. So the application level gateways are mainly to stop the incoming untrusted packets or outgoing untrusted packets. Incoming untrusted packets or outgoing untrusted packets. So here we can understand this application level gateways from the diagram. So this is the local host and this is the receiver host. So in between them, the application level proxy lies between two firewalls. So already the two firewalls are configured, and in between them two firewalls, an application level proxy also lies. So here the application level proxy checks each and every incoming packet and checks each and every outgoing packet that is authorized to access the service or not. So like the way the application level gateways are working as a interceptors to run the service as a incoming and outgoing packets to be verified, to be checked, or to be verified. And ICMP messages. So what are the ICMP messages and what is meant by ICMP messages? So ICMP is a companion to IP. ICMP is a companion to IP which is designed to compensate these deficiencies. What are those deficiencies? One is ICMP is a network layer protocol. And its messages are encapsulated. Inside IP datagrams. Before going to lower layer, the all messages are encapsulated inside the IP datagram. So ping and trace route tools uses ICMP messages in generally. So ping and trace route commands, both commands are uses ICMP messages in indirectly. So what are those ICMP messages? So here there are two types of ICMP messages. One is error reporting messages. The first one is what? Error reporting messages. And the second one is what? Query messages. So whenever the error is generated or error is occurred, automatically that error has to be reported. That error has to be reported by the message. By the message type of ICMP is what ICMP, error reporting messages. And if any request is made by the client or made by the user, then that request is processed and generated some result. That is query processing message. That is query messages. That is nothing but query messages. So here the general examples of error reporting messages like the destination unreachable. Destination unreachable. If any user is trying to get connection with the target, at that moment if the target is not reached, if target is not get in touch with the, then it indicates the destination unreachable. Destination unreachable. And source quench. So multiple requests are made by the client, multiple requests are made by the user, then it comes like source quench. And third one is what? Time exceeded. Time exceeded. So the time which is made by the request is not properly received the output, then it mentions that it shows that time exceeded. Time exceeded. And next, parameters probe. So parameters probe. So what are the parameters that are defined is not improper or not invalid. Not invalid. Then it indicates that what? Parameters probe. Parameters probe. So these are all some types of query messages. Some types of query messages. So here there are the category of the type of message, category of the type of message, and the type of the message, and the message, what message is going to be displayed. So here the categories are, first one, error reporting categories. So error reporting category messages are displaying the destination unreachable is the first one message, which is a type 3, which is a type 3. So it mentioned that what type message it is, means it mentioned that it is a type 3 message. And the fourth one, source quench, it is a type 4 message. It is a type 4 message. And the 11th, it is a type 11 message, which is exceeded the time, which is waiting since over a long period. So the time is exceeded to receive the packet. And the next one, parameter probe. Parameter probe is a type of 12. Is a type of 12. And next one, redirection. So redirection is a type of 5. Is a type of 5. So all these messages are mentioned with the types along with the type of category. So these are all error reporting messages. That means the duty of that message is only to reporting the message. And the second one is what? Query messages. Query messages. So one is echo request or reply. Echo request or reply. That is a type. The type indicates that what? 8 or 0. The type indicates that what? 8 or 0. And timestamp request or reply. Timestamp request or reply. So it indicates that what? The type is 13 or 14. It indicates that what? The type is 13 or 14. So these are all the ICMP messages that are being generated as a responses for the user inputs. As a responses for the user inputs. So there are two types. There are reporting messages and the query messages. So once again we revise the topics what we discussed in this definitions and terminologies wise. So we'll see. The first one is what? Network security. So providing or protecting the network and data. Providing or protecting network and data from unauthorized users or unauthorized connections or breaches or intrusions and other threats. You can take any of all these taking as a unauthorized services or unauthorized connections or unauthorized data. So protecting yourself, protecting the network and protecting the data, protecting the network and protecting the data, as well as protecting the systems also, from these all, And network security involves different types of categories like access control, virus, antivirus softwares, application security, network analytics, types of network related securities, firewalls, and VPN connections and all. So in the another way we can define that it is an activity. It is an activity which is designed to protect the usability and the integrity of the network and the data. So it is an activity designed to protect the data, designed to protect usability and the integrity of the data, usability and the integrity of the data. So there are lot of network security services are there. So firewall is a type of security service for protecting system or for protecting other services. And email security, so protecting mails to be secure and sending mails with the secure. And antivirus and malware softwares. Antivirus softwares are there. So network segmentations, providing extra layer, we can divide it into subnet mask. Access control, applying permissions, denying permissions, and application security. So application configuration has to be set for those who are accessible for application can able to access that application. Behavioral analytics, data loss prevention. So data, whenever the data is transmitted during the period of time, the data is going to be not get eavesdropped. And intrusion prevention systems, and mobile device security, and virtual private network, and web security, wireless security. These are all the services. These are all the types of services for the network security. Types of services for network security. And here we can understand that what all the devices are all the different categories providing security as a service, providing the security as a service. So here providing security as a service to the mobile, providing security as a service to the network protection, providing security as a service to the cloud applications, providing the security as a service to the data protection, providing the security as a service for the service protection, and security as a service to write or send emails. So IP security. So there is a difference between IP and IP security. So IP security consists of all the network protocols which contains all these authentication header plus encapsulating security payload plus internet key exchange. And the IP security operates the services in both two modes, transport mode as well as tunnel modes. So transport mode offers services from host to host or host to gateway. But tunnel mode offers the services from gateway to gateway or host to gateway. And here the services, transport mode services and tunnel mode services. And next, application level gateways. So it operates in the application layer and it intercepts each and every incoming packet and outgoing packets. Each and every incoming packets and outgoing packets. And that runs a proxy to copy and save the information. Copy to a proxy to copy and save the information. And here the diagram can understand we use the application level gateways as a proxy placed between two firewalls. So each and every packet is incoming with the application level gateway can be inspected each and every firewall. And next ICMP messages. So which is compensate the definitions of network layer protocol and encapsulating inside of IP datagrams and ping and trace route to users ICMP messages. So there are two types of messages are there. One is ICMP messages, error reporting message. One is error reporting messages, and the second one is query messages. So error reporting messages are like what? They are reporting the errors only. They are reporting the errors only, like network not connected, network unreachable, destination unreachable, source quench, connection failed, time exceeded, parameters probed. These are all the different types of messages only to reporting the errors. Only to reporting the errors. And here other one is query messages. So query messages are nothing but they are giving the responses as a they are giving the responses for the requests made by the user. So here the type of message and what type of category it is, everything will be displayed. So this is all about the definitions and terminologies on network security. Thank you all.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.